I'm going to give you the number one no bullshit reason your videos are not hitting the algorithm and getting the views that you deserve. Now, I can't say for sure that you deserve them. Your videos may suck absolute ass. They may be trash. But you know what? More than 5 people should watch it anyway. There are hundreds of thousands, literally millions upon millions of people watching YouTube right now. Right now. As you're watching this, if you're watching this, and I hope someone's watching this, because this is like a fucking bombshell that I'm going to blow off. But there should be more people than a couple, or even a couple dozen, even a couple hundred watching your video. There should be thousands of people watching your video. You deserve that because you put in all the work. I've been busting my ass, and my views are shit. But I finally fucking figured out what I've been doing wrong. And I've done it by piecing together pieces of conversation, pieces of videos, things that have been hinted at, and common sense. Okay? And that's really what it's come to. So it's not something that I can say for sure right now, hey, 100% I have all the answers and I'm going to solve all your problems, because it's going to take time. And I'm not saying that it's going to take time that you have to make a million videos and you have to learn how to edit everything perfectly and you have to write the perfect hook. But it's going to take time no matter what for you to get a YouTube channel started. Unless you hit something, lightning in a bottle, we call it in the publishing world, lightning in a bottle, where you write one book and it explodes for whatever reason. You just wrote the perfect novel for this exact moment. It almost never happens. And when it does, it almost never happens. And when it does, the book explodes. And that's what happens when a video goes viral. You think about how many videos go viral, right? The most recent one that comes to mind is that the Coldplay bullshit with the CEO hanging on the HR chick, whatever it is, was all over all the social medias. Everybody made fun of it. It was a huge, big thing. But it was viral, beyond viral. Beyond fucking viral. It's all you could fucking see for days. And it made it on the mainstream news and everything else. It's ridiculous. It's absurd and it's stupid. But it was viral. And that's lightning in a bottle right there. You catch something like that and it goes viral. And then you have 500 other videos. They're all going to get looked at. They're going to spike. That's wonderful. But it almost never happens your first video, your first 5, your first 10, your first 50 even. It takes time to build up the audience and get it going. And just like it takes time for me to prove this concept, because again, I'm working with the algorithm. I'm trying to understand the algorithm. So this is how the algorithm works, okay? You make, let's say you have 100 videos on your YouTube channel. You have 100 videos on your YouTube channel, but they're all about different things. One's about juggling. One's about riding a bike. One's about the time you ate a pie faster than anybody else at the county fair. It's about your most awesome horror-themed Hawaiian shirt collection, or your hats, or your beard. But it's everywhere. You have 100 videos and they're all about everything. So there's no way for the algorithm to say, hey, this guy makes videos about Hawaiian shirts. So when somebody searches Hawaiian shirts, or when someone's watching another video about Hawaiian shirts, I'm not going to suggest it to them because he only made one video about Hawaiian shirts, and the next one was about hats, and the next one was about beard care, and the next one was about dentures, whatever it is. So the algorithm is looking for, the algorithm has to understand your channel. That's what it's looking to do. It wants to understand your channel. And if you're throwing different things at it, it doesn't understand. So think about it this way. You're sitting at a bar and somebody says, what do you do for a living? And you go, oh, well. And you lie because you want to sound important. You go, I'm a YouTuber. They go, you're a YouTuber, huh? So you got a YouTube channel. That's great. And you go, yeah, I got a YouTube channel. And they go, what's it about? Oh, well, you know, it's about my Hawaiian shirt collection and how I ride a tricycle and how I ride a unicycle and how I juggle and how I read 200 books a year and how I take care of my 87 Monte Carlo and how I mow my lawn and how I do some home repair, and the guy's lost and like, what do you mean? It's about all that stuff. They don't understand what your channel's about. They're not going to check it out. Why would they? They might be into 87 Camaros, but they're not into the rest of the stuff. The YouTube algorithm sees all this stuff, and when somebody says, oh, hey, I'm all about 87 Camaros or Monte Carlos or whatever the fuck I said, 87 Chevrolet products, it's not going to recommend your channel because your channel is not about Chevrolet products made in 1987. Your channel's about everything, so it doesn't understand. So you have to be specific. So you go, okay, my channel is only going to be about 1987 Monte Carlos, not even Chevy products, just the 1987 Camaro. That's what my channel is going to be about. And you put up 50 videos over the course of 5 years about you working on it and polishing it and showing the differences between an 87 and an 85 and how the 305 motor changed from 1985 to 87 when they put the high output motor out, or the different transmissions, or the different wheel packages, whatever. But you talk about nothing but the 1987 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. And every time somebody looks it up, your video is going to get suggested because YouTube understands it and says, hey, this is what this channel is about. So when somebody looks for this or when someone's watching something else about this, I'm going to suggest it. And to a lesser degree, when somebody looks up anything about Chevys, yours will show up. Anything about 1987, yours will show up. Anything about the Monte Carlo, yours will show up because these are things, it's not the most specific, but yours is there and it will show up because it understands what yours is. So here's the bombshell. This is what's going to blow your mind. And it's something you never fucking thought about. When you're on that channel, not as a creator, but as a viewer, on that channel, the only thing you should be looking at relates to 1987 Chevrolet Monte Carlos. Because if you're on that page and you're searching out how to lose weight, how to fast, how to grow a luscious beard, how to fix an electrical socket, you're messing up that algorithm. It's looking at it and going, well, he's looking at other things, and that's diluting the main focus of the page. This is where people don't tell you. This is where the shock and the awe comes in. You should have a channel set up just for your niche. You are making videos only about the 1987 Monte Carlo. You should only be watching videos about the 1987 Monte Carlo. Same way if you have a channel that's about your gun collection, you should only be watching gun videos on that channel. Open up another channel to watch your weight loss videos or your competitive eating videos or whatever. I just started doing that. I started doing it literally 3 days ago. I haven't seen a change yet. I'm not done switching everything over. But I've heard this hinted at. But it makes perfect sense. Because yes, as a creator, you're making videos to your niche. But as a viewer, you're now watering down what you're doing. So there's two components to your channel. There's what you make as a creator, and there's what you make as a viewer. Please tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. So on this channel now, the only things that I'm going to be creating is about my YouTube journey, giving advice and hopefully getting some advice. But the only things I'm going to be watching on this channel are related to my YouTube journey, about how to make videos, about how to post videos, about how to get more viewers, how to write the right hook. Only about creating on YouTube, this channel. That's all I'm going to watch. And then the other, and I have subscriptions on 50 or 100 other channels, and they range in things from car shows to competitive eating stuff to a lot of, men's health, mental health, physical health, weight loss, I have a lot of interests, a lot of gun stuff on there. Like I have a lot of interests that I am enjoying watching these YouTube channels, but I'm moving everything that isn't related to YouTube and producing content on YouTube. I'm taking everything off of that, and I'm opening up another channel. And I'm going to be starting another YouTube channel that I'm going to be making videos on about my weight loss journey. I've been filming videos that probably 3 months from now I'll start posting them. But only weight loss and weight loss related videos are being watched on that channel. And then I'm going to be doing another channel. Say I do a channel about restoring my 87 Monte Carlo. I'm only going to be watching car related shows on that, especially things relating to the 1987 Monte Carlo. And anytime I see something interesting, I'll do it. I'm going to open up another miscellaneous channel that I'm not going to post videos on, but that'll be for my miscellaneous stuff that I watch, for the competitive eating stuff and the gun stuff and all that, because I don't plan on doing channels related to that stuff. But I'm going to keep that separate so I can watch it, and it's not going to muddy the waters or water down the algorithm, the content of what I'm doing here. Not something you ever thought of, not something anybody else talks about. You heard it here first. So this fucking deserves a like, a share, a comment, and a subscribe. You have friends that are doing YouTube shit too. Share this video with them. Comment on here. Tell me I'm full of shit. Tell me I'm completely wrong. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to believe you. I'm going to continue my way for 3 months, 6 months, see if it actually works. And if not, then I just have separate channels, which I plan on opening anyway, because I wanted to create different content about different subjects. But pretty sure that I'm right. I'm pretty sure this is going to be huge. I'm pretty sure this is going to help me over the next 3 months, where I think if I didn't do this, my videos would grow very slowly and never reach a massive plateau. But by doing this, I think I'll grow faster. I'll get more subscribers. I'll have the algorithm understanding my channel better within, say, 3 or 4 months or so. And I think my viewership and my subscriptions are going to skyrocket based on that. So that's what I'm doing over the next few days, taking everything except YouTube stuff off of this channel. And anytime I watch YouTube stuff, it's going to be on this one channel. And I think that's really going to help. So, like I said, if you disagree, tell me you disagree. Either way, like it, comment, subscribe. And now, grab your fishing pole, get out in the water, cast your line, catch your first fucking fish.